I say a sudden need that I feel like my body just said it was time for that. I feel like I had did my due diligence as far as trying to prove to myself how high I could get and still be functional and still working and all that type of shit. An immature goal I had of my own, how long I could last with being a quote unquote my own version of a David Ruffin. You know what I'm saying? Just without being highly dysfunctional, even though the drugs will cause some dysfunction at sometimes, but as far as my body just not wanting to deal with it no more and my pockets not wanting to deal with it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is a real expensive habit as far as sipping lean. Like it's a real expensive habit. The shit rolls up over years as far as from being cheap to $100 a line to $200 a line. And once your body hooked on it and your body damn near dependent on it, you need it. So you don't really care how much it costs. And I for sure was one of the ones, I didn't care how much it cost. It went up some more money, went up some more money. I had money to spend on it. And then before you know it, you spending 10,000, you spending 20,000. And everybody around you sipping. So it's a collective habit. And you feel me? You don't want to not have drink when or be the only nigga without drinking. You need it because you gotta wake up with that shit. You gotta go through the day with that shit. You gotta end your night with that shit. You damn near come out your sleep on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it end up burning a hole in your pocket because you ban it so much. Lean way more expensive than alcohol. You know, I don't like liquor. I don't like liquor no much neither because I used to drink a whole lot before I started sipping lean. The same type of output I give with it, I give without it because I gave without it before I had it. You know what I'm saying? I done did the same shit afterwards as far as recording wise. I just haven't released no music. But as far as that, being a part of it, the influence, like it's heavy as hell. And I know I pushed a lot of people towards that. You know what I'm saying? As far as wanting to sip lean and thinking it's cool from younger motherfuckers to older people. You feel me? And I just felt like I couldn't be a hypocrite of some sort if I'm I'm fully indulging in it and sipping it and got in all my videos and keep rapping about it, but I'm going to schools and bumping into kids on the street and telling them to leave it alone. Don't mess with no drill. That ain't what you want to fuck with. Woo, woo. And it's like I could tell them that, and then they look up on the internet and see me doing it, and it's like you just told me not doing it, but you doing it, so I want to see what you doing because I damn near want to get where you at, or you know what I'm saying, I admire you so much, so I'm gonna go try to sip some drink or pop a pill or some shit like that. So I just feel like as much as I be wanting to tell them to chill out on it, I got to damn near, I ain't no damn near, I got to lead by example and show them that I don't fuck with it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's other shit that's legal when you get of age that you can indulge in instead of some shit like that. I was signed to Asylum. I'm not signed to Asylum anymore. You know what I'm saying? They let me out of my contract. Getting all my shit back to me, you feel me? Royalties, all that. Like, really about to be able to see my first type of streaming money. Like my whole career, I never really seen streaming money. It's always been shows and features. You know what I'm saying? Like hard cash. Like I never ever seen streaming money from none of my biggest songs. So this is about to be the first year in my career that I get streaming money and just being able to actually see the fruits of my labor from how much these people support me because like I got like probably only over like 30, 40 people that got either my face tatted or my name tattooed on them or something like that. My personality, charisma, dance moves, and all that type of shit tend to overshadow my wordplay. So I feel like I want to start giving some attention to the fact that I'm an actual lyricist, that I actually talk better than people that get heralded as writers and all that type of shit. And I don't use writers, and I don't use a pad or a pen, and it's not freestyling. I just got the ability to write without using it. Also, my debut album. I've never dropped an album before, so I'm gonna drop my first album this year. There's just certain songs that I just wouldn't put on the mixtape. Like it's no way I can listen to a song I got with Chris Brown and say I just want to put it on the mixtape. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I listen to some shit I got with Mark Rebier or Seventh Streeter and say I just want to throw it on the mixtape. Like, nah, I got a lot of heavy, real good music shit from Hitmaker, shit from Murder Beast, shit from Mustard, shit from Hit Boy. I got a lot of shit just sitting on ice that I done had for a long time, just so I can really pick my album and make sure it's something to remember when I actually release it. I like to feel like my whole career was a day at a time, and I'm still taking it a day at a time. Like I was blessed to have my biggest song not be my first song, so I had like a momentum gain up to that to where every time I'm going to the studio, I'm not looking to duplicate my first song.